Welcome everyone, out of the Woo here. That is Interstate 10, I-10 in layman's terms. For the weary traveler like myself, I have been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I'm on day number 2, traveling cross country from St. Cloud, Florida, out to the Los Angeles, California areas, trying to get there by the afternoon or even morning of New Year's Eve day. So I only have 2 days from right now. Happy Monday. Trying to get there by Wednesday morning or Wednesday noonish or early afternoon. Last night I stayed a little bit north of New Orleans, Nolens, Louisiana. I've been driving a lot, slept in my van, only slept a few hours, got up at 5 o'clock this morning. I've been driving already for 7 or 8 or 9 hours as it is. I'm very tired, but I'm going to try to keep continuing on until dark tonight, through Houston, through San Antonio, and then as far as I can make it tonight as humanly possible. As much as this brain and these hands can fathom driving a steering wheel, I will be Mecca-ing myself. Is that a word? I don't think that's a word. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the Daily Woo, TGIM. Thank goodness it's Monday, and I'm coming to you from the most grandest, the grand-esqueness, the most awesome. Let's be honest, this is the most awesome convenience store, gas station, roadside place you've ever seen. I feel like Clark Griswold right now because I am not next to Marty Moose. I am next to none other than Buc-ee. Look at this guy right here. That is awesome. It's a gargantuan blow-up Buc-ee the Beaver right here in Baytown, as noted underneath the sign, right on Interstate 10, Baytown, right there, B-A-Y-T-O-W-N, which I believe is a suburb of Houston. Houston, we have a problem. There's a gargantuan beaver right in this parking lot. Look at this, Buc-ee's. And just like Clark Griswold, parked in the farthest parking spot away from Wally World, you can actually see my van that's parked way away from Buc-ee's. I wanted to get the whole ambiance and do the Clark Griswold run with Anthony Michael Hall when they're running side by side, and Clark Griswold, played by Chevy Chase, made those fantastic faces. So I should recreate that, but we're not talking about me running. No one wants to see the prowess and the glory of me, this fantastic guy, running his fantastic out-of-shape body through this parking lot. What you do want to see is the inside of the grandest convenience store in the land. Look at this place. Buc-ee's. It's very interesting how they spell it. B-U-C-E-E-S. I'm not sure why they call it that way. You think, usually when you think Buc-ee's, you would think B-U-C-K-I-E-S, something like that. So when you're Google searching it, make sure you Google search and do your own research about the Buc-ee's chain. It's a Texas-based convenience store. I think there's 4 or 5, 6, maybe even 10 by this point, but I think that this one right outside Houston is the biggest Buc-ee's in the land. And I know you're excited about going inside. I'm excited about going inside, so we're going to do this together vicariously. You're going to join me from the nether regions of my van. Haven't slept in my van in a while because I've been in Florida for the holidays. It was actually kind of enjoyable sleeping in the van last night. Nice and crisp and cold. It was raining. I slept in a Walmart parking lot. The rain was festooning itself upon the top of my van. Actually felt really awesome. It was really easy to sleep. I couldn't hear any ongoing traffic around me or shoppers or anybody in the parking lot. All I heard was that rain at the Walmart, which was really awesome. And a segue, a lot of people call Buc-ee's the Walmart of convenience stores. And you can see why. This looks like a Walmart, a shopping center, if you will, but it's not. It's a convenience store. Look how many gas stations there are. It's right, gas pumps, I should say. Look how many gas pumps there are right here off the interstate. But this could be a Walmart. It would be very confusing to someone pulling in here thinking this would be a Walmart or a mall of some sort. But in reality, it's just a glorified gargantuan convenience store. I know Wawa has kind of taken over a lot of the U.S., especially the southern states and up north in New England states. And a lot of people think Wawa is like the champion of all convenience stores. But Wawa, you have someone giving you a run for your money, and that someone is a beaver named Buc-ee's. Or Buc-ee. I guess Buc-ee is the singular. The plural of what he owns is Buc-ee's. And who is Buc-ee's? Let's get a very close, intimate look at what Buc-ee himself looks like. I wonder what a beaver's version of would sound like. Would it sound something like a chipmunk? But that's Buc-ee. Look at that guy. Look at this guy. It's Buc-ee's right here. He's definitely a very handsome fella. All right, are you guys ready for this? Right past the ice machines that also have Buc-ee's on them. We're gonna go inside Buc-ee's now. I do not know what we're going to experience. Hopefully you're as excited as I am as the doors open to Buc-ee's. Texas convenience store goodness. Buc-ee's, look at this. We're actually inside of here. We're actually being recorded here. I'm filming, but they're also filming me right up there. Look at the size of this place. It's massive. They actually have their own gift baskets. If you want a shopping basket, they have a shopping basket or a shopping cart here. They have a little bit of everything you could think of inside of here. A lot of other little gifts and whatnot, but the good part of this place is straight ahead. Look at this. You get the foods, you get the beverages, you get the sodas, all down there. But you're being inundated also with Buc-ee's gear. This guy is all about branding himself. It's all marketing, putting this beaver in your face. That does not sound right for a family-friendly vlog, but there are beavers everywhere around here, especially on this part of the property. I came through here a year or so ago, and they've actually revamped this. They've actually heightened this and made it much larger and much bigger. All the shirts used to be over here, but they've actually remodeled it, and now the shirts are over here. And how do you know where the shirts are? Because this guy is telling us where the shirts are. Look at all these Buc-ee's. Look at all these. Look at all these. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like gremlins with water. If you get them wet, they multiply. I'm not sure how beavers multiply, but maybe they multiply like gremlins because beavers are in water, and gremlins, when they get in water, duplicate. So maybe that's the secret to multiply. And speaking of water, you can actually stay out of the water by this Buc-ee's umbrella. So really it needs to be up here. You need to keep that, because if I want a duplicating and a multiplying beaver named Buc-ee, I want the small beavers to multiply. You don't want that big guy multiplying. We would have a plethora of large, gargantuan stuffed beavers all around. Look at these golf club covers and a hat here. Little hat. What do you think? Should probably get this, I think. I actually definitely need a coffee or a soda. Usually I have coffee when I first wake up in the morning. Just like this guy, this is what I look like. This is called bed hair. This is what I would have if I actually had hair, but I've shaved my head down. It's not that long. I'm gonna be on the road for a few months. So soon my hair will look like this. If I had hair that looked like this, I could actually get a Buc-ee bonnet bow if I wanted to do that. What do you know? They're little footballs. Isn't he what a sports nut, huh? Anybody know what movie that was from? What do you know? They're little footballs. This is my Graceland, ma'am. I'm talking about this. Buc-ee's, which is also a quote from a famous Jim Carrey movie. If you've seen that, leave a comment down below. And maybe you've seen in some of my past videos, I actually had one of these Buc-ee's t-shirts. I had the red one, but I really need a new one. I actually might buy one of these gray Buc-ee's shirts. I actually don't know what happened to my red Buc-ee shirt, but the red ones are actually over here. I can show you the old Buc-ee shirt I used to have that you've probably seen in former Adam the Woo adventure videos on my main channel and these daily channels. This is the shirt I had. That's what happened to it. It's right here, next to this Beaver Fever sign. Beaver Fever, right there. Oh my gosh, look at these. I'm gonna take off my flip-flops. Actually, I probably shouldn't do that. I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but if you look closely down there, there is actual poop on, there's actual feces and dung on the bottom of my flip-flops. Right there. I did not notice that when I walked in here. I should not be walking through Buc-ee's with poop. Seriously, I'm not making this up for the vlog. There is actually, someone has gone number 2, and I've stepped in it, and I'm actually trouncing it through the Buc-ee's. So Buc-ee's, if you watch this vlog, do not hate the fact that I'm trouncing poop through here. It might have been Buc-ee himself outside. That is disgusting. There's actually poop. There is actually dung. Beaver, hopefully it's a beaver and not human feces on the bottom of my shoe. That is absolutely disgusting. Let's go outside real quick and actually wipe my feet off, because that is nasty and disgusting. I have a huge hunk of turd on the bottom of my shoe. I need to go outside. It's probably going to fall off and festoon itself onto the ground, which is really disgusting. I cannot concentrate right now because I have about a 1 to 2 pound chunk on the bottom of my foot. It's actually removed. Do you see that police officer right there? The police officer is actually looking at, I don't know if you could rewind that, maybe somebody could zoom in on it. But the police officer that's back there, as I was walking past him, the piece of poop has left my flip-flop, slid across in front of the police officer here at Buc-ee's. And if you zoom in, someone do a screenshot and tag me on Instagram or post it on my Facebook page of the look that that police officer, the look in his eye when he saw that sliding piece of dung go across the Buc-ee's floor. This vlog has taken a very unusual turn. Hopefully I don't get kicked out of here. Hopefully that police officer does not look poorly and look down on me for trouncing number 2 through Buc-ee's, because Buc-ee's, in my opinion, is number 1. I don't know what to say. I'm very, very awkward right now because I have trounced. All right, enough of that subject. Let's look at these Buc-ee's ice chews. I honestly do not know how to finish this vlog. I am seriously, my brain has stopped working because all I can think about is a chunk of poop sliding across the floor in front of that guy. Here's some more Buc-ee stuff. Oh my gosh, here comes the manager. I don't know if they're looking for me. That police officer's over there staring from across the way. I don't even want to walk back over there. The thing was so big. The chunk of what I am referring to was about the size of this. This is about the size of what was on my flip-flop that slid across the floor. You know, the most commented thing on this video probably will be about the subject matter that I'm just referring to. It probably won't be about the fantasticness of Buc-ee's, the fantasticness of all these jellies and jams, all of these snacks, all of these fountain sodas, the wonderfully large restroom facilities that are over there. It probably will not be about the pecan pies that are here, or the string cheese, all with the Buc-ee's logo on it, or the fruit cups with Buc-ee himself, the logo of Buc-ee himself on it. The most commented thing on the bottom of this video will be about the nugget that comes out of the rear end of an animal that is still in front of the police officer. Right over there, can you see him? Right in front of the cop is a nugget of dung. I don't even want to look over there. If you look closely, it's right over here, right over there, right there. He's looking at us, he's looking at us. Look closely. You can see it on the ground. It's still there on the ground. But look at this. Real jalapeno flavored sausage, Buc-ee. They have all kind of things in this store. All kind of things to look at, to purchase, and now I have left a memento from the bottom of my shoe. It's over there on the bottom of the floor. It's still there. No one wants to touch it. No one wants to pick it up. And who can blame them? I would not want to touch that with my hands either. Order here. You can actually order anything from here. Wraps, sandwiches, Texas barbecue steaks, tacos. You can actually order them right here and then pick them up over there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get myself a snack. I'm going to get myself a Buc-ee's beverage, or maybe even a coffee, but most likely, probably a Buc-ee's beverage. I wonder if they serve Coke or Pepsi in here. If they serve Mountain Dew, then Buc-ee's, it already is the top of my list. Buc-ee's would be my new favorite place if they actually serve Mountain Dew. Do they have Mountain Dew? They have Mountain Dew and everything else. Look at this. They have their own flavors: root beer, cherry limeade, true blue cream soda. I have a lot of taste testing to do. Of course, you know what? Remember they always have that thing called the suicide drink, where you take a drink and you put a multitude of different flavors? Maybe that's what I'll do. Or I'll just take my cup and just try a few different ones. But I'm kind of looking at this true blue cream soda. That looks like a pretty good one. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to end it from outside. Try to give you guys a little bit of a natural ambiance of this place outdoors. Wipe the rest of the feces off the bottom of my flip-flop. Hit stop, start uploading it, come in here, get some food, get something to drink, and then hit the road, driving through Houston, through San Antonio. I'm going to try not to stop except to stretch my legs, to upload the vlog, and for gas. Other than that, I'm just going to keep driving today. Keep driving, keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. But I wanted to stop here, Buc-ee's, just outside Houston, Texas. And there it is. This vlog went a totally different direction than what I thought it would. But there you have it. Buc-ee's itself, the most fantastic convenience store you've ever seen in your time here on this planet, or any other planet for that matter. I'm going to let you guys go. Check down below for my t-shirts, adamthewoo.spreadshirt.com. A lot of people ask, how do you travel around? How do you do all these things? How do you visit these wonderful places and see these wonderful things? Well, you're part of the reason, if not one of the main reasons, why there is gas in my van. Even though I'm not getting gas right now, I do get a lot of gas, and it's very awesome because right now, gas is actually not that expensive. I actually saw a gas station I posted on Instagram for $1.95 a gallon in Louisiana, just over the Texas state line. We are in Texas now, but just over there is Louisiana. $1.95. I have a thing that a lot of people call fueling the woo. That basically means putting gas in my van. A lot of people say, it's fueling the woo van. And that is accomplished by people buying t-shirts on adamthewoo.spreadshirt.com. I cannot express my gratitude for your kindness. You guys are awesome to keep me fueled, keep me on the road. I'm still very bewildered by what happened in there. It should be very enjoyable to watch back. All right, I'll see you guys. I love you guys. New Year's is coming up. I cannot wait for 2015. I'm very happy to have you guys along for the ride. Please subscribe to this channel for a different video every single day, and to the TheDailyWoo channel. I have a lot of content planned in the old noggin. I know this may seem like the sign for me being crazy, but this just means I have ideas aplenty floating around in the non-nether regions of the cranium. All right, love you guys. Bye.